Welcome to IAS project. In this video, let's learn about Upanishads. The final part of Vedic literature is Upanishads. Upanishads are basically the concluding part of Veda. Concluding simply means the final part of Veda. That is why they are also called as Vedanta. If you observe the word Vedanta, it can be divided into two words. That is nothing but Veda and Anta. We already know about Veda. Veda simply means knowledge. And the word Anta can be interpreted in two ways. The first interpretation is that Anta means end. And the second interpretation means that Anta is basically not the end, but it is the goal, or we can say the final destination. So depending on the interpretation, we can say Vedanta is the end of the knowledge, which means it is the last knowledge that is there. Or we can also say Vedanta is nothing but the goal of knowledge. It means that Vedanta is simply the objective of getting knowledge. I hope you have understood both these interpretations. The word Upanishad actually literally means to sit nearby devotedly. You can divide Upanishad into Upa, Ni and Shad or Sad. Upa means nearness, Ni means totality and Shad means sit. That is why Upanishad means in totally devoted manner sit before, or let's say sit near. And who is sitting and who is he sitting near? It is basically the Shishya who is coming to the Guru and sitting near him to learn about the knowledge of Upanishad. Also, this knowledge is secret knowledge. That is why the Shishya is coming to the Guru and then he is learning about the secret knowledge that is in the Upanishads. So previously I told you that Upanishads fall towards the end of Aranyakas. There are Brahmanas and Aranyakas fall towards the end of Brahmanas. Similarly, Upanishads fall towards the end of Aranyakas. And these Upanishads contain difficult discussions on ultimate philosophical problems. This is very, very important because Upanishads are basically the philosophical texts of Vedic literature. Please try to remember this sentence as it is. These type of statements are often given in the mock tests and UPSC Prelims exam. So we can say Upanishads are basically the religious and philosophical treatises, or we can say religious and philosophical texts. And these Upanishads basically represent the knowledge of Brahman, which is nothing but Brahma Vidya. So once you get the knowledge of Brahman, it is basically the final goal of your knowledge. That is why it is also called as Vedanta. Another important fact about Upanishads is that Upanishads are anti-ritualistic and also they are against sacrifice. So please remember this. Upanishads are all about knowledge. They are not about rituals and also they are against sacrifice. That is why we say that Upanishads basically represent the central aim of Veda, which is nothing but the aim of getting knowledge of the Brahman, which is also called as Brahma Vidya. Moreover, Upanishads also contain the highest and ultimate goal of Veda, which is nothing but moksha. Moksha simply means supreme bliss, or we can also call this as liberation from the world, or we can also call it as self-actualization. So you can translate moksha as supreme bliss, liberation or self-actualization or whatever. But what it actually means is liberation from the problems of this world and becoming united with the Brahman, or we can say becoming united with this universe. So that is the central aim of Upanishads. Let me repeat it once again. Upanishads are all about knowledge. They are against rituals and they are also against sacrifices. So Upanishads give importance to only knowledge. Anyone with this knowledge can be called as Guru. Guru is nothing but Acharya. Please note that it is not only the Brahmins or Kshatriyas who can become Gurus. Gurus can be anyone. Even if a Vaishya or Sudra has the enough knowledge, then he can also become Guru. So the philosophy of Upanishads basically highlights the importance of true knowledge and also about salvation. That is nothing but to get moksha. If we talk about the number of Upanishads, then we have almost 200 Upanishads. Just like we do not have all the Brahmanas that are surviving today, Upanishads are also not surviving in entirety. Some of the Upanishads have been lost to time. However, we have an Upanishad which is called as Muktika Upanishad. And in this Muktika Upanishad, names of 108 Upanishads have been given. Please remember this fact. Muktika Upanishad contains a list of 108 Upanishads of Vedic literature. The last important point here is that Upanishads form the basis of Indian philosophical thought. For example, we have different schools of philosophy like Vedanta, Sankhya, Nyaya, Yoga. We also have philosophical schools like Buddhism, Jainism, and some others. So the basis of all these philosophical schools of India are mainly found in Upanishads. Okay? So that is why Upanishads are very, very important if we are talking about Indian philosophical thought. So this is about Brahmanas, Aranyakas and Upanishads. In our next lecture, we will talk about Vedangas. Please like and subscribe. You can download this presentation from our Telegram channel. The name of the channel is IAS Project. You can find the link for this channel in the description section below. Thank you.